When the chief asked for my opinion, I didn't give my approval, but I didn't object either.
Ugh.
So they went ahead with the ceremony. It failed, and Auroron escaped with his life.
Damn.
Pathetic, isn't it? By not objecting, I basically gave them the go-ahead. Maybe they didn't have my explicit approval, but it's not like I did the right thing. If the ceremony was successful, Auroron would probably be dead.
Yeah. If she's so powerful, and she knows this, she's the strongest person in the tribe, and no one can compete with her, yeah, this is like those superheroes. Then you stand up. You say, don't do it, or I beat the crap out of you. All of you. If you continue on, I'm going to destroy this tribe. I would have stopped them, man. Because apparently no one can beat her, right?
Of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be sending by sentencing a newborn to death?
See?
By using a human life as a tool?
See?
It's not right. So, when I learned the ceremony had failed, I was ashamed by my inaction, and absolutely relieved by the result. The plan was never a secret. Or, I guess I should say, there was no point to keeping it a secret. A simple investigation from Auroron would reveal everything. Everyone thought he would be happy he survived, and he never really said anything to the contrary. But just as I was about to put all of it behind me, he asks this question. Would Natlan have been saved if the ceremony succeeded?
Wait, but it's not his fault.
He knows that, but he still feels guilty. Auroron has a strong ability to perceive souls, more than any of us. He understands just how dire the situation with ley lines has become.
So, Natlan fall, man. Civilizations will rise and fall. It's just, it's natural. If there was a moral way to save it, then yeah, go ahead. But you don't start sacrificing people to keep it alive. Again, Final Fantasy XIV Online did the same thing. The completion of Endwalker and everything like that. That's what these people did. These ancient beings, to save their world, sacrificed half of their population, half the world, to create a being to stop its destruction. But to keep this being alive, another half was sacrificed again. So it's like, dude. Sorry, no. It was you have to keep sacrificing people to it to. When I say sacrifice, their life force, basically sacrifice their life force to keep it stable, to keep this being going, so they can save the world. But then the cost of it got greater and greater and greater to the point where it's like, okay, we're gonna give it half the population again to revert the world to what it was before the calamity destroyed it. And it's like, oh guys, you idiots, man. And let me tell you something. Like, yeah, the world was being destroyed, and these ancient people were so magically attuned and powerful and advanced. They could have built a ship and just left the world, let it be destroyed, and then they repopulate it. Like,
maybe he chose to work with the Fatui because he still thinks he owes a debt to Natlan. I can only imagine what they told him.
Traveler, didn't the captain say he found a way to solve the crisis? Maybe that's what brought Auroron into this. Anyway, we can't just let things go on like this. We have to convince him to come back! look so good, Sweet Lolly. Maybe you should head back and get some sleep.
Probably drank too much. It's okay. The fresh air is doing me good. Okay. Forget that. I need to go home.
See, this
I hit it a little
important.
too hard.
This was important. I'm glad I didn't skip this. All that stuff in the inn, yeah, that was useless fluff. You don't have to do anything of this alone.
You've helped me so much.
Hey, we're friends, aren't we? Besides, you already said you owe us a...
Good point. Well, I'll go home and get some sleep.
You see, that extra sentence was unnecessary. That's all she needed to say.
Friends. I like the sound of that.
That's all she needed to say was, okay, I'm gonna go to sleep. Nothing more. You need to add
Aurora's
any
probably
more.
back with the captain, don't you think?
Alright.
You mean about the backup plan? Do you really believe what the captain told us? Yeah, you're right. We should just go to her directly. But she's probably asleep. We can find her first thing in the morning. For now, let's... go to bed.
Yeah, and see, that was the completion of the quest. Ugh. How do I get there? What the hell, dude? I have to go back to the inn? See, again, this is unnecessary. Can't you just put me in the inn? Say the next day.
Outside. Paimon still haven't sleep.
Like, I actually expected something to happen.
What's going on?
See, you should have faded to black and say the next day, and then this. Like, oh, I had a nice sleep. Let's go see what everyone's doing. But no. They had you run all the way here, and then a useless cutscene of seeing you sleep, and then you stand up here. What?
A time trial. It's worth a shot.
You're already here. I was just about to come get you.
Wow, you're up early. That's impressive, especially after all the drinking last night.
Let's not bring up last night. I'm embarrassed about the whole thing. Anyway, I was also woken up by the commotion. Looks like all the warriors from the stadium are on the move. I heard many areas have been attacked by the Abyss, including the Masters of the Nightwind. I need to head back right away.
The Abyss attacked again? Are you sure you can handle it on your own? Do you need our help?
I'll be fine. We also have the support of the warriors stationed at the various outposts. Given the quick response, things shouldn't get too serious. The stadium could always use more manpower, so you should join the forces here. I'm done making excuses for him. He's not a child anymore. He needs to take responsibility for his actions. I was the one who vouched for him, so I need to report back to the speaker's chamber. But I should be able to convince them to let me go back to my tribe first to deal with the attack. As for the ancient name, once we handle this crisis, I'll talk to Shilonen right away. Don't worry, thank you. Alright, I need to start heading back.
She left in a hurry. The situation must be really serious. Looks like a lot of people are heading to the stadium. Let's see what's going on.
here! Perfect.
She has her voice.
Our star Outlander has appeared.
Oh, you're all here! But, what's with the whole Star Outlander thing?
Just my way of saying how awesome you are. We've got a real emergency on our hands, so this is the perfect time for you to show off your skills.
Alright, but can we get a quick rundown of the situation first?
The Abyss suddenly attacked the Collective of Plenty, the Masters of the Nightwind, the Children of Echoes, and a number of our camps and outposts in the wild.
Yes, and the attacks are increasing in frequency.
The tribes have plenty of defenses, so they're safe for now, but I can't say the same for the adventurers and merchants stuck in the wild.
Is that the Sumeru girl?
Chaska and I have been searching for survivors and treating the wounded. We just got back, but we need to head out again soon.
I plan on heading back to the Collective of Plenty, just in case my tribe needs me.
Isn't that the Sumeru woman? No, not Sumeru. Fontaine. What am I saying? Isn't that the Fontaine character? What is she doing here in Natlan? I could have swore her name was something. I gotta double check something.
What about you, Mualani? Where are
Jessica?
you gonna go?
I'll go help the Children of Echoes. They're the closest, so I can start fighting right away. What about you guys? We could go together. Yeah, that does sound important. No worries. Just leave the Children of Echoes to us.
Oh my god, no. It's happening with her. The S. What the fuck is going on? Her S sounds very staticky.
Who knows? Maybe yours truly will have the Abyss on the run by the time you're finished.
That'd be my computer because Milani didn't have that problem in 5.0.
That would be pretty great, actually. I hope my tribe gets through okay.
Did you say any S's?
It'll be fine. Your tribe doesn't do all that bodybuilding for nothing.
Let's part ways here for now. And most importantly, be careful, everyone.
Oh, and some of us need to avoid getting contaminated by dangerous-looking substances. That will make my job a lot easier.
That's her sister, right?
Koichi, do we really have to do this now?
It's alright. She's just looking out for everyone. Alright, let's hurry up and talk to the Pyro Archon so we can help the others.
Cheska, wasn't her name... Is that the same character? Yeah, isn't this her? No. Oh my god. Their hats look so... They look so, like, alike that I'm confusing their characters. Look at it. Florand, right? And then look at Cheska. It's like almost the same thing with that fucking hat. It's annoying. So no, that's a totally different character. Never mind. Who's Cheska? I forgot now. When were we introduced to her? I totally forgot this character. Who's Cheska?
Oh, it's you two. As you can see, things are not looking good right now. People across Natlan are in danger. Look, I'm very interested in your recent adventures, but this is not a good time. So we'll have to keep our conversation short.
The fuck, woman? Hey, I'm like, excuse me, but I have something that could actually either save Natlan or put it even more in more jeopardy. You need to hear this. Anyways, I really hope in 5.2 she plays like Raiden, like she has a good off-field ability, but she can be a good burst or main attacker type of thing.
That's alright, we're also in a hurry. We're gonna go help the Children of Echoes after this.
What?
Yeah, there you go. That's what I want to hear. You better listen to me.
So he thinks my plan is too risky. He thinks I'm being stubborn. I shouldn't underestimate the Fatui's ability to gather intelligence. The Gnosis does have that function, but there's more to the story. I will answer you honestly, but you must help me keep this a secret. I can use the power of the Gnosis to save Natlan, but it comes at a heavy price. The Gnosis would drain all the souls and memories from the Night Kingdom and weave them into a giant net, which would surround the ley lines and protect them against abyssal corrosion.
Wait, you can use souls to weave a net? But does that mean...
That's interesting. Like I said, Venti explained it that the Gnosis is a tool, like a bucket, to harvest like the magic and the elements, magic power, whatever you want to call it in this game, to wield like great power. But now she's saying it's more of a tool that can affect souls? And like I said, this whole Night Kingdom shit, Limbo, this thing shouldn't exist at all. Souls should die, go into the ley lines, and get reborn. There should be no, middle ground.
Yes. It means sacrificing those souls in the process. Souls are just another form of life. The cruelty of this method is self-evident.
Not real. Who would you sacrifice, a living being or the souls? But again, this game is so damn confusing because apparently the ley lines is information. It's an information network. Everything that happens in this world is recorded in the ley lines. So if the souls are used to protect the ley lines, do the souls actually get destroyed? Or do the souls go back to the ley lines? Get reborn? Is this destruction of the soul? They can never come back at all? I'm confused now. Honestly, I think their thing is the main thing they should have done is get rid of the Night Kingdom. This domain, this Wayub domain. Tell the Wayub to possess a body in the material so they can leave the Night Kingdom if they want, but destroy it.
The Night Kingdom not only houses the souls of the dead, but also our memories and legends.
See?
Using the Gnosis means converting all three into material for the net, erasing our history and culture.
See, the Night Kingdom's a bad thing, man. Legends and memories and stuff is something passed down. It shouldn't be continued like this. By the people. And people will lose the value of life if they know they can come back.
Even then, the net can still become corroded. If we cannot find a way to repair the damaged ley lines before that happens, then all those sacrifices are for nothing. Given the enormity of the price, it's a solution I refuse to consider right now. I want us to win, but I also care about how we win, and what that means for us in the end. Now it's true, both plans come at a risk, but after weighing our options, this is our best bet. Natlan is unique among the nations of Teyvat. Given the ever-looming threat of the Abyss, the Pyro Archons had to account for the worst-case scenario.
Wait. Why? Why is the Pyro... this nation targeted by the Abyss so much? I mean, at the beginning of this game, I remember the very first character you meet is Diluc, and he has like this one-man vendetta against the Abyss. Every time the Abyss tries to enter or affect Mondstadt, he would go out at night and kill them. So the Abyss can't take hold in Mondstadt. And then, I don't know what's up with Liyue. Why doesn't the Abyss attack Liyue and Sumeru and the other kingdoms? What's so important about the Pyro Nation?
Having a contingency plan is our duty. Not just to the people of Natlan, but to all who live on this continent. Still, this has always been a well-kept secret. I'm very curious how the captain learned this information.
Oh, one more thing? The captain said he found another way to solve the problem. Could be equally as extreme, though.
Without the Gnosis, he should have no other option. But I see no reason for him to lie. Seems like our only path forward is to track him down, so he can answer that question for us. Judging by your expression, you must have doubted me, even if just for a second.
Not even a little! We would never... Wait, what are you talking about, Traveler?
Just as expected. I appreciate your sincerity. Maybe it was out of caution, anxiety, or simple curiosity, but know this. No matter what, our goal remains the same. We both want to save the people of this land. So now that you have your answer, do you still doubt me?
You scared, Paimon. You've really got a lot of guts, Traveler.
That's a good thing. Oh, and feel free to call me Mawika. It's what all my friends call me, and I like it that way.
I will never remember that name.
As for the captain, the intelligence officers we assigned to the Fatui should be back soon. We'll get our answer then.
That's great! Sounds like we just have to wait a little longer.
Not just yet. Even though the Abyss is attacking several locations at once, I'm confident the warriors stationed in those areas can handle it. Don't worry. I just need to finish coordinating our available manpower, then I'll take a small team to handle the difficult locations.
Wait, you're going to fight in person? Didn't you give up your power?
That's true. I'm far less powerful than a god in my current state. But don't forget, I was an experienced and powerful warrior before I ever became the Pyro Archon. No matter how you look at it, my duty is on the front lines. I just think there's strength in numbers. If the people feel emboldened, that's just a bonus. Anyway, even if we respond to these threats in time, it's not a permanent solution in the long run. I've considered moving my people to other nations, but given their close connection to the Night Kingdom, a forced evacuation would have devastating consequences. I've told the chiefs of each tribe to strengthen their defenses and advise people against leaving their settlements. Now, I just need to find the right time to disclose the true nature of the crisis to the people of Natlan.
Paimon's a little worried about how people will react.
Yes, but that won't be the only response. In any case, that's for me to worry about. I'll let you know when we have more information on the captain.
All right, we should head out. Maybe we can join up with Moani. She can't be too far ahead.
No need to worry about me.
Okay, so... Children of Echoes. Way over here. Yeah, I've explored pretty good. 95, 83, 90, 81. So, yeah, explored around here quite a lot. And... I hate Fontaine. So many areas, so open, and ugh. Got all that done. And then this... I did complete the story here. Didn't stay around there. This here, when was this patch? Like, I don't understand. This has nothing to do with Fontaine or anything like that. This is like more like a Liyue patch. This is like a chasm patch. Like when they introduced the chasm, Dragonspire, and then they added this. We got 29. Oh god. 37. And 62. Oh, I can stay around here too much. Oh, yeah. I really need to, do this. But it doesn't really contribute, right? Like, I did all this to do to get the statues and the fountain. Over here, you feed the fountain, right? And make it level up. Just like in Sumeru. This thing, you feed it Dendro Sigils to level. I got that to max. This is like at 44%. I don't think you'll get Hydro Sigils from this area. This is more of a leeway. Because it deals with tea and stuff like that. Weird. And it has its own collection thing going on here. You have to collect like floating fish coins or something like that, and then feed it to their thing. This? Yeah. And then this area here has its own thing too. I don't get how this and this patches was connected to Fontaine at all. I mean, at least when they did Izuma, all these islands were all somehow connected to the main island. All these patches. Except for this. No, it was too. Because at the end, you fight the lightning bird that fought the giant snake on Imizu Island here. So it was connected. Anyways, let's continue on. This one? I almost got it. I'm at friendship level 9 on Diha, and I can finally get the name card.
Quick, over here! To safety!
To safety?
Kachina, how many people do you have left?
Oh, she's not talking yet. They all made it out. You're here.
What's the situation? There's a trapped caravan that needs our help. We need to rescue them as soon as possible.
We'll go together.
That kind of sucks, man. I like Kachina and her voice actor too. She did such a good job. Normally I hate the children characters in this game, like Diona and all that stuff like that. But she wasn't bad.
Stay safe.
Wait,
We've
what?
got this.
The fuck? What? Whoa. Double showcase. Not only can you try her out in the event tab, but now they actually give you a quest with her here, and then at the same time they had an event with you have to kill these abyssal bugs, and the last quest has you use her. Now, if you remember, I went on like a 30-minute rant with this character. After some more thoughts, I'm just gonna say she's support. Even though, look at this, 95 of her defense, 95 to 102.